But
It seems like coming to Arles for you look like a logic of décroissance. Like I want to be more quiet, less selling, in fact.
no, in fact, it's quite true. There is something about décroissance or also about freedom. I think running a gallery is a commitment, and the process, the evolution of the art world, bring it to a level which is a little bit like an industry. And if I was interested, like when I start my study at the art school, it was just because I was thinking that the art world was a little bit different than any businesses.
And when did you start having a gallery?
2005.
Okay.
But I was an art student, I ran a public art center.
What was the public art center?
In Lyon, it was called Le Rectangle,
Okay.
Place Bellecour. We did great shows. But again, the idea of coming to Arles is to gain autonomy and freedom.
Like what?
Like autonomy because, of course, the costs are different. So you don't have the same pressure. So if you lower the pressure, you get a little bit more freedom to do projects that are maybe a little bit crazy or a little bit different, and you don't have this economical pressure that brings you always to the...
But you need to sell, nevertheless.
Of course, but you need to sell, but as long as your regular expenses are low, you don't need to sell that much.
And in Arles, there's the right buyers?
Well, in Arles, I think, the gallery, it is for 20 years. So we have
Why for 20 years? You run a gallery for
20 years. So we have a good collector base. And being in Arles or Paris, at the end, does it really change anything? I mean, we will continue to work with our client, and when we have to close the gallery, we were forced to close the gallery. The building was sold.
In 13 arrondissement?
Yeah, it was a huge space, 1,000 square meters. Mm-hmm. And I know it's going to be difficult to find the same situation in Paris. And I was not feeling, I said, okay, I don't want to start again something in Paris. I like to move. When we moved to the 13, it was maybe a crazy idea, but it was this idea of being able to do real shows instead of just a shop in the center of Paris. Maybe it was a mistake, but we did it. We did beautiful show, and I'm super happy with that. And I see we need to move. We need to again change a little bit the game and engage on a road. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but this is what is interesting.
And what do you think about the art market today?
What do I think about the art market? Honestly, I don't even know what is the art market. I have no idea what it is. Everybody's talking about the art market. It seems to be very slow since a couple of years. We feel that in art fairs, we know that. People are really on the reserve. They don't really want to buy, they don't want to spend. They're very cautious and a little bit afraid of what can happen. But I've never been interested in the art market. This is my...
You are interested in?
In the art. You know, when I always remember I was having a long discussion with Giovanni Anselmo years ago, like 30 years ago, on a hotel room in Korea. And he was telling me when he was young, as a young artist, he was not invited to any dinner. The main challenge for him was that people accept his work as art. And now it's been so, Bertrand Lavier once said, everybody is so interested in art that probably nobody is really interested anymore. And I think in a way, it's a right point. I mean, everybody is talking about art, which is great, which is fantastic, but I don't know. I was an art student, so I'm not coming from the business side.
Merci.